In today's video, we're gonna check out top 3 best optical switch keyboards. Starting at number 3. DIERYA DK61E. This 60% keyboard from DIERYA X Chemov is another off-brand keyboard, but at a very reasonable price. It ties with our first keyboard for affordability, but it has some clear advantages and weaknesses when you compare the two. For one, the customization software for this keyboard is much more user-friendly. It's not as accessible as Razer's software, of course, but it's leagues better than HK Gaming software. However, as a trade-off for that being said, this is still a very functional 60% keyboard. It feels nice to type on, and it doesn't look much like a cheap keyboard, either. One pleasing thing that we noticed is the lack of evident branding that some keyboards, such as Redragon models, have. There's nothing wrong with the optical switches on this keyboard, but they don't really stand out. This keyboard uses the Gateron optical mechanical switches just as our first keyboard does. You also have the choice between black, brown, blue, and red optical switches. You have no choice of keyboard colors, which is a letdown, but not a huge one. Check out the description for more information and latest price. Coming at number 2. Razer Huntsman Elite. You could argue that the Razer Huntsman was the first big tech brand to bring optical mechanical switches to the gaming scene. Indeed, the Razer Huntsman Elite is a fully featured keyboard designed with all of the bells and whistles for gamers. If you have a PC, you've most likely heard of Razer at some point. You might also own a Razer product or two. Unlike the other keyboards on this list, Razer produces its own proprietary switches for the Huntsman Elite. It uses something called a Razer optomechanical switch, and these switches come in both red and purple. Razer's Synapse software is legendary for customizability in the gaming industry, and this is no different for the Huntsman Elite. The software comes full of convenience features such as dedicated gaming modes, macro creation, and highly customizable light functions. Clearly, this is a premium item, as you'll pay a steep price for all of these extra characteristics. However, that quality and customizability will be worth it for many buyers, as long as they can afford it, that is. While the Huntsman Elite is only available in black, you can get it in white or pink, by downgrading to the standard Razer Huntsman. And number 1 of this list. GK61, Hot Swappable. Starting off our list is the very affordable GK61 from HK Gaming. Like the other keyboards in our list, this is an RGB LED-lit keyboard, and it has what are called mechanical optical switches. Like we went over above, these switches use a light-based actuation function instead of a physical one. This keyboard has what are called Gateron optical mechanical switches, which are featured in a few keyboards in this lineup. While this keyboard is marketed as hot swappable, which means it's compatible with all mechanical switches, this isn't necessarily true. This keyboard is only compatible with optical mechanical switches. This keyboard does come in a good variety of options, though. In addition to choosing from 4 different optical switches, you have the choice of a red or white keyboard, too. For such a low price, this is a surprising level of customizability. Additionally, the RGB software for this keyboard is abysmal. Most of it isn't translated from Chinese to English, and it's not user-friendly in the least. If you can figure out how to muddle your way through the software, it's not a functionally bad keyboard, but you can definitely get a more user-friendly experience for the same price or not much more. All of these items are available on Amazon. I have included all the links in the description. You can check out these links for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button below, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.